another one, or do you want to play it again? Or it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do the first part of it.
Yeah, why don't you give me one more so I've got something to choose from, and maybe I'll put two of them in.
Okay.
All right, stop. Can you walk? You went right in the video. You were just on video for a second. So, all right, could you start that again?
Are we sure it's clear? All right.
We're clear.
All right.
I didn't realize the video.
So we're here with Principal Trumpet of the Victoria Symphony Orchestra, Ron Ledbetter. Ron, nice to see you.
Nice to be here.
Thank you could be here.
Yeah.
And so I know that a lot of our patrons here at the Victoria Symphony would like to know a lot about the personal aspect of the players. But first, let's talk about just you being here in Victoria. How long have you been with the orchestra and your history here?
I joined the orchestra in the fall of 1996, and the summer of 1996 is when I actually moved to town.
Oh, and where did you move from?
From San Marcos, from college. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're a Texan then?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've been playing since '96, and you're a principal trumpet now, and you're also a principal trumpet with the Corpus Christi Symphony as
Yes.
well? Okay, and do you live here?
I live here in town.
Here in Victoria?
One of the only locals.
Right, so maybe you can tell us a little bit about your education.
Went to school in Cuero, just 26 miles down the road, and actually was a student at Victoria College for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the time it was Southwest Texas State University, and got my bachelor degree in music education at that time, and immediately went into the band director field.
Ah, okay, right. And how long were you in the band director field?
15 years.
15 years.
The
Okay.
first year was in Yoakum, and then the other 14 were here in Victoria, VISD.
Right, okay. And so, but now you're not teaching, at least in the public schools?
I'm a freelance trumpet player. I've got lots of students around, and do a little private teaching, but mainly just playing as many gigs as I can. I
Mhm.
mean, I put the free in freelance. I mean, we really, you go and do a little bit of everything.
Right.
Which is a great experience.
Right,
now.
and then so besides obviously playing in the two orchestras, that's symphonic work, but what other work do trumpet players do as far as gigging?
Well, a lot of brass quintet. I've been a member of the Hill Country Brass since '93, and that actually started out as a class at Texas State, which is down with Southwest Texas.
Wow.
And later, became a group outside of the university with the same configuration.
Mm-hmm.
And I play from time to time subbing with other quintets. I do church work. I play lead trumpet in the Sound of Swing Big Band here in town. Also play lead trumpet in the Lexington Big Band in Corpus Christi, which plays on the USS Lexington.
Ah, okay. So classical, swing,
Yeah.
jazz, quintets, whatever, that you do everything, huh?
Whatever they need.
Uh-huh.
That's what it has to be.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Well, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the non-musical part of Ron, if there is a non-musical part. Do you have family, and maybe you could tell us about them?
I have a wife, Christine, which is a former musician. She was a horn player, and we met in the Victoria College Wind Ensemble.
Oh, okay.
She's a 2-year all-state horn player, and we have a 21-month-old son, 21 months today.
Ah,
Trevor Thomas.
I
Yeah.
see. So that's probably why you got a teaching, so you needed to be there to help your wife and then around the gigs, huh?
It helps a lot, yeah. Very convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's good. And so, all right, that's a little bit about your family life, but what other things besides trumpet, what do you do?
Well, I'm a college football nut. Big UT Longhorn fan, LSU, Georgia. My dad's family's from Georgia. I still have family there. And just love it. You know, the energy of the game, the bands, the cheerleaders, the fans.
Mhm.
There's an electricity about that you don't get as much with the professional level that I
Right.
really enjoy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, so you're an avid football fan, so that means that you're either glued to the TV or you're or you're traveling around to the various college towns to go see games.
Mainly TV these days, yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, it's a lot easier, and you can do it at home. And
Don't always watch it live either, record it, you know.
I see. Oh, I see. 20 games loaded up on your DVR to go and see later.
It's the
huh?
hardest thing about playing in an orchestra this time of year is we miss a lot of games, you know, because of rehearsals.
I see.
The big game at night, the 8 o'clock games during our concert.
Yes,
so
of course, of course. Right. Well, thank goodness for technology, right?
Exactly.
Gets the opportunity to do that. Well, so you like watching football. Do you have any other kinds of hobbies or something
yeah.
maybe interesting that I think our audiences would like to know about?
When I have time, I like to play golf, just at Riverside Country Club here in town. My dad's a big golfer, and actually my grandfather was a golf pro in Austin years ago.
Wow.
In the 50s, yeah. And so that's kind of a part of the family too, and you know, something we've enjoyed together, something I grew up doing from little kid on. You know, I had
Right.
a little set of golf clubs,
Uh-huh.
and that kind of deal. That's been a
I
big
see.
thing.
So
for me.
golfer and college football nut.
College, yes.
Right. That's that, and trumpet player. That sums up Ron Ledbetter.
That's a lot of it right there.
That's a
yeah.
lot of it right there. Well, if there's anything that you would want our Victoria Symphony patrons to know about you, what would you say if you wanted to sum it up?
Just that, you know, being up on stage and being able to perform at that level really takes a lot of dedication. It's a daily ritual that all of us have. It's not something that we just turn off and on when we get together, you know, for the 5 series here. I mean, it's something we have to do every day. We wake up, we have a daily routine. There's a huge amount of dedication and time that goes into this.
Right.
You know, outside of just our rehearsals and performances.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Well, Ron, thank you so much for being a part of this, and I know
Thanks for
our
having
audiences
me.
are going to love to hear about you. Thank you, and we'll see you on the stage.
Sounds great.